Welcome, welcome, welcome. Adriane Hartigan von Strauch, your quantum love coach. We are still in New Zealand, beautiful Waiheke Island, where I keep myself safe, home, warm, and inspired. And it's a wonderful time to really create unity. And what would we be without, the opportunity to go online and share our art and our inspiration and our ideas with our fellow community internationally and globally. Now, earlier in the week, and this is an inspirational reading after posting my very important 7 C's of keeping love lives and relationships alive. Pretty much on the same day, I actually took 3 Queen of the Moon Oracle cards for my very own evolution, and I was not so aware what would happen during this week, but I want to share this with you because these 4 cards some sort of set the tone for my very personal awareness over the last 7 days. So the first card is realization, and it's followed by wisdom. So these 2 cards together really carry an incredible power, and then the path and beauty. So these 2 together again, have very different vibrations. But ultimately, when I look from the realization the realization that we need to apply wisdom and allow the path to unfold so that we can create beautiful lives. Ultimately, my own story is reflected in this beautiful lineup, and now after just finishing a big coaching session this afternoon, I thought I want to do an inspirational recording. I want to do what I love doing beside being the love coach and the relationship consultant I am. I want to be really shining my light on Equinox. Today it's the 21st of March. We have really a wonderful lineup in the sky. It's Venus and Uranus in Taurus, and we have Saturn moving into Aquarius today, and my very own Saturn is in Aquarius, which will lead to beautiful Saturn return very soon for me. And of course we have a new astrological year starting. It's Aries, the sun moving into the sign of Aries. Yeah, and the cards that came out from this amazing deck I own, and which I have not seen with many other readers at all, actually with nobody except myself, is a Da Vinci Enigma Tarot, an amazing deck which carries all the Da Vinci paintings and scripts as a kind of images for the classic tarot structure. So the number 15 is called in this deck Pain and Pleasure, which we know as the card of the devil. And the second card which came out today in this is the Ace of Earth, which is the same like the Ace of Pentacles, and the Fool. And here again, when we look at our lives, in particular our love lives, it demands from us that we face any pain and transmute it into pleasure and get comfortable with the situation we are experiencing. And our relationships are very challenged, because for many of us it demands to face the truth and the authenticity of what we're experiencing together. Crises in our external lives often demand from us that we are really conscious of how our relationships are vibrating in the bigger picture of our evolution. And when I look at the Ace of Earth and the Ace of Pentacles, we all as human beings hold an incredible high standard and level of integrity. What I enjoy really watching internationally is the high level of integrity and care and communication and compassion and awareness that is applied towards each other. And I guess after many years, you know, being a oneness trainer, having really prayed for oneness and for harmony and for unity on this planet, it feels like a dream coming true, through a crisis, to see human beings waking up to this amazing opportunity to work together. And the Fool card is really about, you know, just being creative and open-minded and letting actually, you know, things unfold very organically. We need to be able to be fools and creative beings in our very own way. We need to be able to say, I trust I can step a little bit forward without really knowing what's beneath me, you know, where would I step onto. But then at the same time, we want to ensure that in this free falling and in that space of maintaining our freedom, we also are really certain that whatever consequence that is created through our step is possible for us to manage. So I think it's a very interesting time, and the support we are giving each other ultimately is really the support of, you know, we don't need to be perfect. We don't need to know exactly how long, how much, how bad, how good it all might be. It's just important that we understand that we can apply trust and, you know, a sense of, you know, community spirit, and also a sense of real consciousness for what is needed and what has to be done in any given moment of time. And staying in isolation is actually something really healing. And I find that a lot of people give me feedback that it gives them an amazing opportunity to fulfill things that haven't, you know, taken time for a long time. So I'm just right now here with another, you know, card of the Queen of Moon Oracle, and it's patience. I want to have at least 3 more cards that add to the cards I introduced at the beginning of the reading. So patience, yes, we do need to be incredibly patient. And it's actually, when we bring it into the framework of love and relationships, we need to be extremely patient with each other. And patience is something we can actually learn. And I think the best way to learn patience is to, you know, to move a sense of, you know, movement and irregularity to comfort. So anything that is not feeling 100% with what we know, that we actually sink into it and get comfortable, and then say, oh, that feels okay, so I can actually stay patient. The next one is gratitude. This card appears often when I'm doing these recordings here for my Venus series, because it means that we may not forget that gratitude is the most powerful tool that leads us to any healing. When everything dies, I say often, when nothing else is to be said and to be done, and we think we are absolutely on the limit of our, you know, ideas or decisions or solutions, then just tuning into gratitude and being extremely comfortable in staying grateful, not just for a moment, but staying grateful and allowing the comfort and the feel good to arise, even if you would have thousands of reasons to not feel comfortable, because the mind is telling us a story that has to be different. And the last card I want to really bring in from the Moon Oracle is the blossoming. And from this, again, like, you know, we had before this beautiful beauty card that came as a kind of answer and outcome to everything. I think the blossoming, the beauty, they harmonize so wonderful. And in a way, when we think about the feminine and the masculine coming together and dancing this dance of beauty and this dance of harmony and this dance of blossoming to a greater, you know, wonderful picture of what we call true love. And look how gorgeous this image is. It was on the bottom of the deck of this beautiful, you know, Whispers of Love Oracle deck, which I use very, very frequently as well. So I want to close this little Equinox reflection with one more card, and I'm called to actually get into my tarot deck just for a very, very short time and reflect on one or two more cards here, because it's really about transformation. It's something amazing that can come out of this, and let's really be focused. And yeah, isn't that amazing? The Fool is here. Both Fools want to appear from both decks, the Da Vinci deck and my classical tarot deck. Wonderful. That feels so reconfirming. Let's be free-flowing. Let's be, you know, open-minded. Let's be comfortable with not knowing what really happens when we step forward and allowing things to unfold the way, you know, we are guided to. And here's the next card that appears. Treasure our loved ones. It's really time to really treasure them and thank them. And every morning and every night, make it a real ritual and tradition, and a kind of a, you know, an unspoken, you know, constant remembrance that is in awareness that everybody in the circle of your very intimate life feels that they matter. And ask to feel that return to you. Ask that they say to you, I love you. Ask for being told that you are loved, because that is ultimately what really fills us up and strengthens our willpower and our creativity to move forward. And another Whispers card is relationship patterns. Yeah, as I just said before, it's a time where we release a lot of patterns around relationship dynamics. And I think in just letting it go, what is not useful anymore, we can some sort of develop a wonderful, beautiful journey. And last not least, one more tarot card, and then I will close this reading. And with this, I think we have a beautiful picture recognizing that it's time for recognizing, you know, a lot of dynamics that have worked for us in the past, but maybe not in the future. And interesting, I say it's the last card, and it's the Five of Cups, and you know, it looks all very grim at the moment. It looks like, you know, water is flowing away from us. We are losing opportunities, we are losing time. But my core message is, as this being the last card, that there still stand two cups upright. And what is the two cups? You know, the Two of Cups is the most potent love, you know, card, love oracle card in the tarot, existing beside the Lovers, which probably count more as a karmic love card, but the Two Cups have really the amazing power to speak about what I wanted to invoke when I said, hey, this is about true love. We can discover and can recognize true love in the process of going through massive changes. So let's, you know, move from this state of sadness and insecurity and seeing the cups empty to the awareness that behind us stand upright two beautiful cards that represent the love, the intimacy, and the fulfillment we desire and deserve ultimately in all our love relationships and the kind of soulmate relationships we are destined to manifest and sustain in our lives. I wish you a very, very, very beautiful transition into a new astrological year. May this next season, may it be spring for you or autumn, be fruitful and exciting and full of changes and positive changes. May you be healthy, may you be happy, may you be whole. And if you seek advice either through a kind of metaphysical reading or practical, down-to-earth, kick-butt love coaching, then go on my website. The link is on the description box below. You can book in for 30 minutes discovery session, which is my gift to you. And ultimately we can come together and find a strategy and also an inspirational way to help you to move forward in a way that is absolutely in alignment with the greater vision for your life and the circumstances you are facing and experiencing and embracing in your life right now. Wishing you all the best with my love and lots of blessings all over this planet and all over the world. Quantum Love Coach Adriane Hartigan von Strauch. Thank you so much.